Good morning. Today I'm Lily Trivedi taking a lecture on B.PHARMA Honours Second SEM Environmental Sciences. Session is air pollution. The program is B.PHARMA Honours Second SEM. Now here is air pollution. Is a picture of air pollution. Now what is air pollution? As you all know, it is an undesirable change which occurs in the condition in which the quality of air is degraded due to the presence of harmful substances, particulate matter, and biological agents. Air pollution refers to the liquids, solids, and gases that are not normal to the constituents of air that in certain conditions may be harmful and hazardous to the plant life, including human beings. Air pollutants include oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, carbon, and halogenated and non-halogenated hydrocarbons. They also consist of suspended inorganic particulate matter and organic acids, insecticides, or inorganic insecticides, bacteria, viruses, fungal spores, uh, carbon material, and all of these are responsible for the air pollution. Now, what they can be from two sources, either they can be from the natural source or they can be from the artificial source or human being. Natural sources include volcanoes, ashes, and smoke, carbon dioxide, dust, other gases. These are emitted from the volcano, and land surfaces include the spray from sea and oceans, and soil particles from the ground surface, which are from the air. Now, extraterrestrial bodies are also cause of air pollution, like the cosmic particulate and rays, and just produced from the bombardment of asteroid materials like comets with the Earth. The green plants are also responsible for the air pollution. How? Because they are having the flowers which during this pollination release pollen grains. So you can see the dust mites, the bacteria, the pollen grain. Here you can see the spinous pollen grains, fungal spores, and the cosmic air showers, which are primarily occurring by the decay of the nucleus. Second is the man-made, that is anthropogenic sources, the industries, automobiles, agriculture, power plants, domestic sources, etc. Now these pollutants are made from man-made sources, and they are also made from industry. How? The smoke, the fume, the dust particulate matters, domestic sources, the gas from kitchen and domestic heating. The automobiles and smoke fumes emissions are emitted from different vehicles. Agriculture, we have the insecticides which we spray, the pesticides and the herbicides for our crop. So they are also source of air pollution. The power plants emit the heat and the smoke and the fly ash. Now we classify air pollution into two categories, the primary pollutants and the secondary pollutants. The primary pollutants are those which are directly emitted from the source. For example, smoke, ash, dust, fumes, inorganic gases, carbon dioxide, monoxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, ammonia, nitric oxide, and radioactive compounds. Now, their secondary pollutants are also there, and these are formed in the atmosphere by chemical interactions among the primary pollutants and the normal atmospheric constituent. So you can see a truck moving and the amount of air pollution it is emitting. So to understand the pollution sources, we have made, these are the bar charts where you can see the different, we have discussed before, the mold, the yeast and the bacteria, they are major sources, and we have the outside air, the radon, the wall, the carpet, the cleaning chemicals, the people, they are all part of indoor air pollution. Outdoor air pollution is agriculture, industry is more than 50%, 52%, transportation is 27%, leaving behind the consumer and commercial products, the commercial and residential heating, the agriculture and others. So here if you draw the diagram, you can see how the pollution in a certain area is affected. You can see the acid rain, the smog, the air pollutants, the forest fires, the pollution gases from the land refill, the paddy fields, fertilizers, deforestation, etc. Now, what are the causes of air pollution? Using poison in agriculture. Poison means insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers. Now they get mixed with the air and cause air pollution. Besides these, ammonia is also a very common byproduct from agriculture related activities and is one of the most hazardous gases in the atmosphere. The burning of fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, and other, they are causing air pollution. The industrial smoke in mills, factories, large amount of carbon monoxide, hydrogen carbons, organic acids, chemicals is emitted and that they cause air pollution. Now mills and factories are found everywhere in the world and therefore they are causing harmful gases and causing major air pollution. Indoor activities do also cause air pollution, like the cleaning products, the washing, the painting. They emit different kinds of toxic chemicals in the air and they cause air pollution. Effect of air pollution is we have global warming in great scale, which increases the temperature worldwide, and increase in the sea level and melting of ice from colder region and icebergs. Displacement and loss of habitat have already signaled that a disaster is going to occur. And if prevention and normalization methods are not taken soon. So as you can see in the present scenario, COVID-19 is also a disaster and has affected us due to the air pollution. Acid rain is another effect of air pollution. Harmful gases like nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxide are released in the atmosphere during the burning of fossil fuels. When it rains, the water droplets combine with these air pollutants, become acidic and then fall on the ground in the form of acid rain. Acid rain can also cause great damage to human, animals and crops. Depletion of ozone layer. Ozone exists in the Earth's stratosphere and is responsible for protecting humans from harmful ultraviolet rays. Now, Earth's ozone layer is depleting due to the presence of hydrochlorofluorocarbons or hydrochlorofluorocarbons in the atmosphere. Now, as the ozone layer goes thin, it will emit harmful rays back to the Earth and cause skin and eye related problems. The crops are also affected by these UV rays. Now, due to the COVID-19, we have the depletion of the ozone layer. The reduction in the air pollution has caused the ozone layer hole to recover itself. Cause of disease. The effect of air pollution is very harmful for health and can cause different kinds of respiratory diseases like heart attack, cancer, bronchitis, etc. Every year, millions of people all over the world die due to indirect or direct effect of air pollution. Now, new study has shown that nitrogen oxides in air cause increased risk of type 2 diabetes and hypertension in the women of African and American origin. Now, what can you do or what measures can you take for controlling air pollution? Now, on the personal level, driving flying less, recycling, reducing conservation, and reducing the carbon footprint. That is the amount of carbon dioxide a person is responsible for putting in the atmosphere. On a larger scale, the government can take measures to limit the emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. For example, Kyoto Protocol is an agreement between countries that they will reduce the carbon footprint or the cutback on carbon dioxide emission. Another method is to put the tax on the carbon emission or higher taxes on gasoline so that the people and companies will have greater incentive to conserve energy and pollute less. Now, in the present scenario, as mentioned also, COVID-19, the coronavirus disaster has affected the air pollution because of the lockdown. All the countries of the world have put a lockdown on their activities, and therefore due to the present situation, due to the lockdown, due to the stoppage of automobiles, factories, movement of people, and so many activities, the atmosphere or the mother earth has regained its lost, and therefore you can see the reports are coming that the ozone hole has repaired, the visibility is cleared, and the rivers are now crystal clear, pollution free, and the air pollution problem is solved to a greater extent. So, due to a disaster, air pollution, due to a very sad disaster, the effect of lockdown on air pollution has been great, and the air pollution level has reduced, and the ozone layer has also, hole has also repaired itself. So it is a blessing in disguise, but though it has caused so many losses and still is acting. So I thank you all for giving your attention to this lecture. These are the references from which I have taken help. Thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you.